Hi there, it's Martin here with a quick video. It's a Monday, towards the end of July, and I just went to a record fair on Saturday to sell some things, so I suppose slightly from a seller's perspective here, especially as I didn't buy very much. Here's what happened. Okay, I met another seller there and he wants to buy this off me, but I don't think I can show the cover because it has some nudity on it. It's Catherine Wheel, and it's called Adam and Eve, and it's I think it's her fourth album from 1997. Limited edition number 1024. I don't know if that's unlimited. I got this in a record shop in Berlin actually, with another one of theirs, for not a huge amount of money, shall we say. I don't know. I think I would just sell that and be happy with the CD, to be honest with you. Anyway, moving on. This was a record fair that I went to in somewhere called Harpenden in Hertfordshire, not that far away from where I live. Really easy to set up. It's a hall about, I don't know, medium-sized hall maybe. Well, I suppose the capacity seated would that be about 300 or something like that. That sort of size, I suppose. 1950s looking building. Am I going into too much detail here? Anyway, I set up. I was slightly late. I keep a little book here of what I sell. So I sold, okay, £20 for a table. So I sold lots of 7 inches CDs, mostly just for £1. I was doing a 10 quid for 5, or they were 3 quid each. So for 10 quid, for instance, somebody bought Bob Seger, A Bad Company, the one with the gambling dice on it, can't remember what it's called, Foreigner 4, Marvin Gaye, Telstar Greatest Hits, Phil Collins, Face Value, 10 quid. Someone bought Orbital 12-inch Why Are We Here with the print with it for 3 quid. Prodigy DVD, Greatest Hits sort of thing, 6 quid. Yes, going for the one, 4 quid. Somebody spent £30 on records. They got OMD Organisation Toto 4, Wilson Phillips debut, a Wilson Pickett sort of reissue, Debbie Harry, what's that called? Something Dumb and Blonde or something. It's the one with French kissing in the USA on it. Hall and Oates H2O and Elton John Marks and Spencer's compilation, 30 quid. Also sold. These are all £3 or £4. What have we got? Cars Greatest Hits, Bangles Greatest Hits, Santana Greatest Hits. Can't remember what that Duran Duran one was for a £5. It was one of the early ones, which was textured. Can't remember. Graham Nash, Songs for Beginners. Dr. Hook, Ballad of Lucy Jordan. Wings, Speed of Sound. They're all just duplicates, really. Yeah, and what I bought was, I don't think I've ever shown any CDs on my channel before, but anyway, I've got these 4 CDs for 10 quid. So we've got, this is a band, Fields of a Nephilim. This is called, I don't know what it's called actually, to be honest with you, but it's a band that I've never ever got into. I can't believe why, or the only reason I can think of was I thought I didn't like them, and I thought they were far more gothic. And also, I think actually on vinyl they were always like double, so they were probably quite expensive to buy. This has got Moonchild on it. That's what I'll say about it. I don't have anything else by them, but I think I'm interested now. They're basically nearly Sisters of Mercy, but with a more gravelly voiced singer, and I suppose a little bit of a wider repertoire. Now, I used to work in a record shop and did in 1993. I wanted to hear this again. I sort of liked it at the time, from what I remembered. Nightfly, everybody knows. It's called Kamakiriad. I could not believe how cheesy this sounded. I would probably say as well, actually quite dated. But in a way, interesting to reinvestigate, and maybe I'll grow into it, and maybe I'll get into the lyrics more, and then the music will be, yeah, that's his thing, isn't it? Yeah, I suppose you could say maybe he's a bit pretentious, but also a bit cheesy. Someone I used to have lots of records by, Julian Cope and Teardrop Explodes. I would say I had a clear out of them, which I very much regret. All I now have is Piggy Suicide. It's a lovely map there, where he comes from, in the Midlands. I used to have Teardrop Explodes. I think I had, it's not on here, but I definitely had Jehovah Kill on vinyl. Skellington, maybe I had. Maybe Fried. I can't actually remember now, but more than happy to pick up a copy of that CD, listen to it in the car, play on our radio station. Another one, similar. Never had any Iron Maiden before. Certainly not on vinyl. Somewhere in Time, 1986, with multimedia CD, blah 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 blah. I will give that a go. And then the only other record I bought was record fairs. You always get one or two people with selling overstocks, usually 10 quid. One guy had so much stuff and he didn't know what he had, and I just thought, well, you don't know what you've got, then because if you're selling, you only have so much time to have a look around, have a butcher's. So I had I've had the Bark Psychosis 12-inch with it's called Scum for ages. Anyway, I'd never had this album, so I got it for 10 quid, which I'm perfectly happy with. And actually, in a similar vein, I had a package today from eBay. I sometimes scour the pages of eBay just to see what I can find, and then look it up and listen to it before I do. This was it like the 10th or 11th album by this band or something? I'm not sure. They are called Six Organs of Admittance, and the album is called The Sun Awakens. And I just knew when I saw that cover, I thought, I think that's going to be interesting. It's ambient, a bit shoegazy, noisy, and then what swung it also was the track on the second side is just one long track, one long sound mash clash. So I think that was about £10 or so. Not too bad at all, really. Probably what it's worth. So, just to bring this video in not too long, a couple of 50p CDs I know virtually nothing about, what I liked. A band called Dice Natalis, 2003. I think German. And another one at the same time, same day, I found a band called Orplid, and this is called Nachlich Junker. Nothing about that at all. So that's just under 10 minutes. Thanks for watching. I'm going to do the Mr. Hall of Fame 6,000 subs competition. It's just taken ages to do. And just the questions were so good and so deep. It's going to take a while. So hope you're all doing well. Have a good week, and talk to you again soon. Cheers. Bye.